Hello, my friends. My friends. Today I'm going to talk about leveling up, so-called leveling up, to level up, which, according to Steve oh my god, sorry, Steve, sorry, Christoph Cluxton says. It's practicing. It's not leveling up. It's practicing. Anyways, this video is gonna be about why I am against leveling up, or why I think, in my personal view, that leveling up makes no sense. Okay, so why does leveling up make no sense? So let's say I live in Germany, anywhere in Germany, and I want to learn Turkish. So leveling up for Turkish in Germany would mean that I go to a store or somewhere where Turkish people are working. Let's say I already have some knowledge of Turkish and I pick somebody out from the people who are selling, well, let's say fruits, vegetables, a kebab, or whatever, you know. So what's the problem about this? We have the third or even the fourth generation of Turks here, and some of them, unfortunately, don't know German very well, and they don't know Turkish either. It's some kind of a problem to me also, because I'm a first generation Croat, or well, no, I'm a second generation Croat in Germany, and yeah, I was kind of speaking Croatian in a way that is not it's not up to date. It's not the same as people speak in Croatia or in Bosnia. I mean, even though my parents grew up and were born in Bosnia, because we just have a time gap of about, I don't know, 30, 40 years? Let's say 30 years. So imagine a Turk from the third generation, from the fourth generation, who might not have additional native language lessons, and you're trying to approach them and trying to learn from it. I mean, it's okay for me if you do it, but just saying, you might not get the effort back, or there might not be any results, any positive results, or any. I mean, approaching those people is a big effort, but and it doesn't matter if it's Turkish, Russian, but I mean, Turkish are obviously the most common, well, they're the largest group of immigrants in Germany, so I picked those first. No offense. But you can also take Poles or Russians or Croats or Serbs or Bulgarians, Romanians, whatever. So, well, it also depends on the depth of the language that you want to reach, because yeah, and all those conversations that you will start and lead are going to be all the same, all over again and again and again and again, because as for me, I have been working at the cash register, or the till, for about 3 years, and usually if you approach, or if you speak to people who are at your cash register in their language, if you know it and you recognize it, they are kind of surprised and happy that somebody knows some bits, or even great bits of their language. But if you approach as a customer, if you approach to a guy who is probably speaking the language that you are going to learn, as a customer and you're going to them and ask them something, they might be very, it's some kind of an offense maybe, or they will be very skeptical and they will be asking themselves, what the hell does he want from me? Who is he? What's this, you know? So many people are very distant to this kind of approach, and I mean, most of the people who are intellectual, you won't find them, or you mostly won't find them in a store, grocery store, or supermarket behind the cash register, and in the restaurant you won't find them. So you will stick to a language, to a colloquial language, and maybe even stick to a language from people who didn't grow up in the, let's, in quotations, natural habitat of the language, or natural surrounding. So this is why I think that mostly, I mean, I'm just talking about the negative aspects, or the negative side of leveling up, so-called leveling up. Of course, there are positive sides. I mentioned something, and I think that this topic has been well, worked through, and is still being worked through in the YouTube language learners community. But if you, my advice is, if you really want to learn a language, there is nothing that you can do instead of going to the country, or going to a country. Let's say, for example, English. You have to go to America, or to Great Britain, or to Australia. Instead of this, I mean, even if you have a language, or even if you had a language for 10 years at school, forget it. You will not gonna speak it like a native speaker, or fluent, or whatever, by leveling up. It's not gonna happen, in my opinion. So if you want to learn a language, speak it like a native speaker, or kind of a native speaker, or be fluent, or whatever your goals are. I mean, if you just want to lead conversations with people on the street or in a supermarket, that's fine. But if you really want to learn the language, just go to the country where it is spoken. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.